105.1 FM.
My name is Bimbo, and you are locked onto the hottest show right here in Lagos, the one show with great music and less talk. My name is Bimbo once again. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. Superstar Week. I've got Waje in the building. How you doing, Waje?
Hey, I'm checking out the filter on your.
I can see that.
Your Instagram live.
I can see that. Trust me, you'll have a great time with that one.
I'm already having a great time. Hi, people. Hi, everyone.
Oh yeah, it's good to have you. It's good to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
So what's popping? How have you been?
Well, I've been good. Definitely good. I'm super happy that finally I have a body of work out.
Oh yeah.
Since Red Velvet, which was released in 2019. I mean, like album. So this one is, and no one was expecting this. So I've been reading the reviews, and I just love what everyone is saying. So I'm in a great space at the moment.
Great work. Honestly, when I heard about it, I was like, yo. I mean, it's not every day you have someone with your lyrical and vocal dexterity. I mean, come through with an EP like that, just like a surprise.
Tell me more, please. I love it. I love Toby's.
We have a lot to talk about.
But
first, let's talk about the EP. Mm-hmm. What inspired it? Particularly, I noticed strictly R&B, very slow and calm. What inspired it?
Well, I don't know if it's not necessarily slow, let me be honest. Like, it's a 5-track EP that has something for everyone. Like, the first song, Hold Me Down, is your Afrobeat typical vibe, but still has the Waje flavor in it. The second one has a touch of high life. The third is for the alternative crowd, which is Call on Me. Fourth is Last Time, which is more like a ballad, not really ballad, like a slow rock song. And then the fifth one is a ballad. And what inspired it is love. I literally wanted to release this on the 14th of February, but it didn't work out. So that's why it's Heart Season. It was supposed to be for that season of love, but we had not finished mixing and mastering. So and it's still great content, so we say, why not release it? Okay,
no problem. We're going to talk about Hot Season, and it seems like you've been in the news lately. I mean,
I know,
for romantic reasons.
For a lot of reasons, my dear.
I'm telling you, and we're going to talk about that. But quickly, let's talk about you and Rick, though. What's popping?
Oh, Rick is an amazing man.
So it's official.
That he's amazing. It's definitely official that he's amazing.
I mean, I'm talking about the both of you.
Okay, as in an item.
Yeah.
So it was about best thing, really. I wanted a video, or rather someone to play a character that embodied the song. And Rick and I have a great relationship. So I asked him and he said yes.
Okay, he said yes to be in a video.
Yes.
Or he said yes in general.
He said yes. Now what? You people like gossip.
Nah, it is what it is, bro.
This worries.
I mean, if anybody should Google your name right now, I mean, so many achievements, so many things. But under Google, right, there's a search thing, and if you check it, is Waje single? It is no. She's dating Rick Asani.
Are you serious?
Do you want to bet on it?
I want to bet.
Okay, so how much are we betting? What's the wage? What's the wager?
What's the wager? Okay, so if you're right, you would jam my song for the rest of the day. If I'm right, you would jam my song for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's not possible. I mean, I would love to do that for the rest of the day, honestly. But it's true though.
So honestly, I didn't know. But if that's what it is, I guess people really want me to be with someone, because when I saw the comments, I didn't say anything. No, I just said
that is
time.
Why I want to get it out of you now.
Okay.
So there you go. So
it was just really about the video, to be honest.
It was just about the video, nothing else.
Nothing else. We're just good friends, and it's about the video.
So you guys are just friends.
Hey.
All right, cool.
You want me to reiterate it 100 times?
Look, I love clarity.
Yeah,
that's the thing, right?
Yes,
okay, so speaking of catching up, you've been in the news lately for a lot, and I'm not gonna lie to you, you've done well for yourself. I mean, it's not every day we have someone of your vocal strength come through. Hallelujah. Now, what would you say is like the biggest setback in the industry for you so far?
So far, I would say is I think it would be the structure, for me personally as a brand. I was having a conversation with someone recently, and I was saying that, many times people ask questions like, oh, as an indie artist, what are the challenges, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like any other business, if once you have the structure, whether you're signed to a record label or whether you're doing it by yourself, you definitely should be able to tap into certain levels of success, and, just cross certain boundaries that you set for yourself. So I really think it would be more about structure as
more about the structure,
than anything else.
Oh, that's great. Well, I think a lot of people have complained about the structure over time anyway, though, but I'm glad that you pointed that out. So I remember sometime in 2019, a video of you circulated about you saying you wanted to quit music.
Yes.
So what happened, and why did you not quit?
Because music is something that I do really well, and I just couldn't leave it. And because, to be fair, the sort of reaction I got from people wasn't what I was expecting. People really wanted me to keep doing music, keep grinding, and all of a sudden I started having help from different spaces, people volunteering to do stuff for me, on social media, creating content, production, songwriting, all of that. And I just felt that it just opened my eyes to see, that if people respect my craft, I have to respect it as well. And respecting my craft is evolving and doing the work.
Oh, well, that's great. That is great. It's really good to hear that.
Thank you.
Really good to hear that. So, Art Season, apparently no collaboration on it. And was that intentional?
Very intentional.
Why?
Because if you check my catalog, I've done quite a number of collaborations from my over a decade span in music. So I wanted a body of work that was just me. Not saying though that we are not looking at the opportunity to remix some of the songs or maybe one. But I really just wanted this to be about me.
Just you.
Yes.
And that is beautiful. Now, speaking about collaborations.
Yes.
Now, I would take you back in time a little. Not everybody would realize that one of the biggest records from P Square, Do Me, had your vocals on it, and not too much was said about that. How did that make you feel? How did you get past that?
It made me feel bad. I will not lie.
I mean, did you even appear in the video?
No, I didn't, but it wasn't their fault though. At the time I was signed to a record label, which is why I decided to be an indie artist, because I have done record labels, and I realized that for many of them, they have good intentions, but they really don't have the capacity. And it's really about capacity, honestly. So I was signed to a record label at the time, and I don't know what the conversation was, but I just couldn't make it to South Africa to shoot at the time. And in terms of credit, I really don't know what the conversation was. I just know that a lot of people did not know initially that I did, I was the person on
the record.
Yeah, and I was in the East at the time. So sometimes it was one of the biggest songs in Africa, let's be honest. And sometimes you're passing a shop and you're hearing your voice and you're trying to tell your friends, that's me. And they're like, give you the tag, Mallory Roger, come leave this place. But I would also say that I won't take that away from my story, because I think that has contributed to me being who I am, and I have such a great relationship with them.
Real.
Yes. So it's what it is, really.
Okay, that is fair. So how about I take you back in time again? I mean, to how it started for you. You used to sing in the church.
Yeah.
At some point, life happened, and you had to keep a couple of things from your mom. And at some point, again, it happened such that you're not allowed to sing in the church at some point because of what happened. Yeah. How did that make you feel?
Well, looking back now, I can understand why those decisions were made. You understand? Because at the end of the day, character is really what makes you who you are. You understand? And sometimes people that definition in itself is relative, so there's good and there's bad, and what people term as bad is whatever people decide what they see as bad. Do you understand? Yeah. So I was quite young, and definitely when you think about that, teenage pregnancy and all of that is a no. I wouldn't advise anyone. I think that every woman should be stable. I think that children should be brought in an environment where both parents are there to nurture, But it happened, and I will tell you honestly that it's the best decision I've made, because my daughter is 22.
Well, that's
She's
great.
in her final year, so nobody's looking at me and saying, oh, that girl that made that mistake that time, but I had the support of my family, and that's what's really important. So even when I was ostracized from church or any or an organization or the circle of my friends or whatever, I still had family to fall back on. So
okay. All right, fair enough. So speaking of the Waje, right? It's right here. Who's Waje dating? Rick Asani. Waje announces her engagement to fellow musician Rick Asani, who's 32 years old. Right here on Google.
But Google is lying.
I'm just telling you though. I'm just telling you that
I didn't
it's out
announce
there.
anything. So that was the funny thing. When my friends and people started calling me, I'm like, "But you guys know me. First of all, have you ever, since you've probably heard the name Waje, ever heard I was dating anyone outside?"
So basically, you are single. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is,
I like things in black and white.
I get it.
So
but
you are single.
Nothing in life is black and white. There are gray areas. Definitely gray areas. The thing is, my private life, I usually prefer to keep it.
Yeah, I've noticed.
And let me tell you why. Because the world counts for you.
Real. So basically, you're not in a relationship.
Right now, I'm not in a relationship. But even if I were, you would not know.
Why?
Because it's really nobody's
business. What if your partner wants to be out there?
He has to put a ring on it before it's out there.
I mean, Hot Season is a very romantic EP.
When he puts a ring on it, he's gonna be out there every day of his life. But until then, he's gonna be in there.
Okay, so quickly, I totally understand where you're coming from, and also, I watch you on TV. You're a judge as well.
Massive record, Lucky Star right here.
Yeah, exactly.
We
right on the rundown, the hardest show in Lagos, the one show with
I've
less
seen
talk
how you
and more
spot
music.
talent.
And yes, this is the rundown. My name is Bimbo. How you doing today?
It's very beautiful.
Now, when you talk about
it's
music,
a dynamic
when you talk about
for me.
Africa,
Now,
when
I
you
want
talk
to
about
put
the kind of records
something.
we
Are
make,
you in any way now? A lot of people would
Afrobeat,
say, "Oh,
R&B,
Waje is
you
nice,"
would say
and
this
some
for a
other
fact
people
that
are very
music is
harsh.
one thing
I
that's
mean,
a
some would
common
tell that some
language
other
in the
people are
world.
downright
It's
too harsh.
global.
I mean,
we
just
have a lot
tell
of people,
somebody that look, you
making a
don't
lot
have
of
this,
records,
or you
making a
can't
lot
do
of
that.
massive records.
Do you in any way
in the
subscribe
country.
to anybody
And this is
telling
not gender
anyone
specific.
just as it is?
Music is that one thing that
Or do
bonds
you believe in the
or binds
parasitic
everybody
approach?
one way or the
So
other.
what I'll
And
tell you is,
like I just
every
said,
show
I said
has
it's a Superstar
its
Tuesday. It's going to be a Superstar Week.
and what
A
makes
couple of
the
months
show
ago, I had someone all the way from
It's
South
entertainment.
Africa, and I have a
TV.
juggernaut again today on
And
the
half the
show.
time,
When you talk
sometimes
about
they make it about
Amapiano, when you talk about good
contestants,
music, when you talk about
really?
South African vibes,
It's really
I mean,
about
when
the
you talk
show.
about the
They
number
don't
one
care
dealer in
about
South Africa, I mean,
Cold judge.
would you call somebody else?
in the show.
Would
So
you say
I would
somebody
say
else?
that for
Ladies
the
and
voice,
gentlemen,
the concept
welcome
of the voice is
for Siswa on the
not
rundown. How you doing?
necessarily- Because you know that first
I'm telling you,
stage
that right there is the vibe.
I'm good,
audition,
man. I'm awesome.
right?
I feel amazing.
We've already
I'm
done
so
that.
happy
So
to
we
be out
see,
here
and everybody on the
in
voice
Lagos.
is
Even though
vocally
it's very hot,
talented.
I can't stop
Not
sweating.
everyone has a grip on
But
their
I'm not
vocals,
even
but first things
concerned,
first,
you know. I'm
you
just
definitely
like
must
enjoying
know
the
how to
vibes.
sing. And I
Ever
think
since
that's
we
different
landed,
from
we've
every
been
other
up and
show.
down,
So
trying to
I think
get
people should put
everywhere,
that
trying to
into
reach out
context
to everyone.
before they
So
bash
it's been quite
anyone.
exciting for me.
I know you
I
are.
know, right? Look,
you
I
get
don't
my
know
Look,
every
drift.
day
I
that
don't
you
I don't know what you're talking
down.
about.
I don't know what you're talking
I'm just
about.
asking questions.
I'm answering what you're
On the
asking.
other hand,
So I just
the
think that
weather
people are
lately in the
going
last
to-
few days
and I
has been
understand
crazy.
the
I'm
Nigerians
really
well.
sorry.
So
They're too
if I-
interested.
Always
they are
this
too
hot?
passionate.
Nah.
Even me,
Oh,
say,
jeez, I
It's
thought
not-
this
not on for this.
Yeah,
person.
it's a sunny, it's
That
a
person
sunny
can sing better
side,
than
okay?
that.
But
It's not that deep.
lately it's
You
been
get.
different.
So the thing is,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has been different.
I see. I see. Next time we'll come prepared.
Oh, definitely.
We'll
Look,
just be in swimsuits all day, every day,
actually,
No, that is
you
real.
wanna
ready
wear
to
that?
dip in the pool.
Oh yeah, so
You know
should
you're
we be
hot.
expecting anybody
You
to
wanna wear
work
that?
No, yeah,
a
yeah.
test maybe next year or
I
this
enjoy
year?
wearing
No,
swimsuits
definitely.
every
This
day, any
year,
day.
Oh yeah, so you really
So
don't.
That's my
I
tell me
wouldn't
collaborations
mind,
that we should look out
Because
for.
anyway, I've been
On
you
my
know
album?
passing
Oh,
by
so
the
you're releasing an
beach,
album?
passing
Oh,
the,
so
the
you heard it here
the,
first.
And
the
I'm releasing
pool
another.
and thinking,
Are you
oh
serious?
my
This
goodness,
year?
when am I gonna
That
I
is
said you
beautiful.
will be tired. People
That is
said that
beautiful.
I went.
I'll hold you to it though.
Don't worry,
You don't even need to hold me
Yeah,
to it.
I know you're a hardworking woman.
I'm
this is
going
what
to
you
hold
gotta
you
do
to it
be
because
All
the
right.
truth is,
You gotta, yeah,
I've been
you
working,
gotta do what
and
you need
it
to
doesn't
do.
make
I
any
mean, the whole
sense
reason
if
I'm
I've been
here
out of the
is
scene,
to hustle.
because after a while, it was just
you
really
know,
one
it
song
doesn't stop.
every year.
Once again,
two
welcome
songs
to the
at most.
country.
Thank
Welcome to
you.
Motherland. Okay.
you know, that
Oh yeah, so you can be a part of the
Okay.
conversation. If you want to
Find
speak to
what
Persist or
fits
she's in the
them
building, the number to call is 07.
That is great.
00
That is great. So tell me the
1051
collaborations we should look out
1051. If
for.
you want to send a WhatsApp
I
message,
think that one I
that is
will
the
keep
0909.
Nah, you've got to give us clues,
No,
alright?
because we're still
We were streaming live on
working, so
Instagram.
I cannot go
At
content and I
CITY
say, you know, I'm gonna have Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, and then
Okay, which
let's
ones are
see.
certain?
Jay-Z will tell me,
Let's get
Gucci.
down to business.
Waje, if there's
I know you're
anything I know
someone
about
who,
you
you
is
know,
that
you
you
go way
are a
back
very
in the
certain
industry.
person.
Yes,
And
I am.
You,
while
I
checking
know
out
you
the
know
value,
what you
have
want
to
to
keep
do.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Oh,
So I'm pretty sure that you
brother.
already have some names. You've done a couple of jobs.
I
Some are already
have some.
recorded. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe you've not mastered them yet or mixed down. So I'm pretty sure you know that there are some that no shaking there are definitely going to drop. Maybe this year, maybe next year. But so give us clues. I mean,
Okay, so
And in
at
the
the
music
moment,
industry, I got in
the ones
2012,
that we have on lock right
with
now,
my name
this
is
the
with
one
DJ
that-
Zinclair.
Okay.
And
guess
that was a
we'll just
smash. And
see as
so
it
from the
goes.
beginning, I've received
Definitely, Tiwa
love
is
and
definitely
support.
in it.
Tiwa's gonna be. Oh
And
wow, that is great.
The one thing that runs through all of
that
the
is
songs that
beautiful.
I've made, especially
Really
the bigger
pleasure,
ones,
2019.
is the spoken
I've
word.
just been saving
And
it,
that's
so-
what,
Oh, wow.
you know, is my
Now
craft.
that,
That's what I use
that is
to
beautiful.
make people dance,
That is beautiful.
to make people
I mean, I
feel
can't
good,
let you go
to
without
make
you singing
people
something for
happy.
us. I mean,
And
Melody will
so,
kill me.
you know, it's
Okay,
always,
so ladies and
it's a
gentlemen,
part of me that is
remember that
actually
my EP
at
just
the core
came
of
out,
who I
and I
am.
want you to go stream
Oh, yeah.
it. So this song
And I
is
sort of
Call
noticed that
on Me.
you've infused that into your music over time.
Yes.
Oh my baby, oh my baby,
I
call
love it.
on
Thank you
me.
so much. I've
Oh, my
really
baby,
received so
oh, my
much
baby,
support
call
over the years,
on
and that's
me.
why now, you know, I'm traveling outside of South Africa more, so
that's
that
awesome.
I can grow
Oh, my
and
baby,
expand
call
and
on
meet
me.
audiences that
Go and listen to
have
what
supported
you
me all over the
That's a
country
jam.
as much
That's a
as
jam
possible.
all day, every
So
day.
how
I
would you
mean,
describe the love,
news update is coming up in the next 3
feedback
minutes.
in
Stick
South
around,
Africa to
people,
your
with on a
records?
may appeal. But what kind of person would I be if I let Waje go without things? I
I'm
mean, we
not
get a jam
gonna
calling
lie.
immediately after the news, but
South
here is
Africans
one
have
record a
my
lot of people
back.
would
South Africans
literally
support
kill
me.
before to one
South
night.
Africans
we are not
you
in
know,
1 naira space, so Lord
on
take us
every
to
single
1
song
million.
that I do,
God.
you understand? I
We're gonna check that out in the beat,
Playing
people.
a
But
lot
tell me
by,
fun facts about you, though.
and that
Fun
makes
fact,
me
the girl who sang 1 hour,
so
she
proud.
died a
I
long time
really
ago.
feel loved in my
What happened? Who
country.
broke your
I
heart?
really
No,
do.
nobody broke my. I'm not here to do
before you
beer
put
with
out a
me.
record,
Hold
what
on.
are the things that you
Somebody
look
broke your
out
heart, Waje.
for when you
No.
have a collaboration?
No, but you know, I love love. I really
Well,
do.
first of
And
all,
I believe that
you know,
that's
with collaboration,
who we are. We were
especially,
created
I
to
look
be
for
compassionate. So
respect,
regardless
for
of how many
people
times
that
you've loved,
you work with and you
just
respect
don't
each
want to
other,
put
whether it's
yourself out there.
producers
And
or other
people
artists,
who are
and
not
you know
afraid to be
who's got the
vulnerable.
vibe, like who's got the charm, who's making it.
So there you
know,
go,
pop in-
Stream Hot
in the
Season,
clubs.
brand new
And
EP from
also,
Waje. And she
if
said
we
it
just
earlier
have
too, we
the
should
same
expect
vision,
an EP
you
again
know,
and
as
an
long
album
as,
this year.
I'm
Most
making
importantly,
a
a
song
collaboration
and I
with
can already
Tiwa.
imagine
She also
how
said
the crowd is
she's
gonna
very single and
respond
ready
to
to
that
mingle
song.
people.
And I like
to
it.
mingle.
And usually
That ready
makes
to
me like
mingle
it.
makes me laugh.
Surely there's
Feels like you're
10
going to
other
be on
people
the
out
street
there
and say,
also
"Yay,
who are gonna like it,
mingle,
you understand?
hi,
So
you there?
once we're vibing and
Hi, mingle.
we
What's
can
up?
feel that
Okay.
energy.
Definitely you're
The
single,
song
though.
is flowing in a way
Okay,
that
that's what it is.
we-
Thanks for
we
coming
want
through
to
the show, all
dance.
right?
I want
Thank
to
you for
enjoy
having
it.
me.
I
Oh,
want
yes.
to have fun.
City 105.1 FM.